Hey guys, Worst MMA Picks here to deliver to you our predictions for the most hotly anticipated event of the year thus far.
Most hotly anticipated Apex.
Yeah, forget UFC 298, 299, 300. Forget about them. GM3 versus Bryan Battle is on this event.
Opening the main card.
Yeah, when you know that, when that's the opener, you're like, wow, we are in for a treat.
And that's what we're doing, the main card, because we've got so much to speak about that the prelims, you know, we're just going to have your ear off. So I'll start straight away. Bryan Battle, GM3. Barberina's moved up in weight. I think he lost his last fight, if memory serves right. I'm going to go with GM3 to win this. I think GM3 is going to be able to be quote-unquote too big and too strong for him. I think he's going to... It's one of these instances where I remember Kevin Lee moving up and fighting RDA, and then it's kind of like, oh, he's fighting like a guy who's actually a bit bigger when he just can't be bothered to cut the weight.
Yeah, the guy who's actually acclimated to the weight class.
Yeah, so I think maybe it could be a similar situation. Obviously, as far as a fan goes, I want to see Bryan Battle get a highlight reel knockout, but GM3 is a crafty fellow, and I could see him picking up a submission, if not the decision.
Yeah, well, for me, I agree. I believe that the great GM3 will get it done. The only man to not be taken down by Khamzat Chimaev,
Who still owes him money.
He never took him down. Also, not only does my brain think GM3, but also my heart thinks GM3 as well, because I don't really like Bryan Battle. I know that he's in good fights, but
seems like a fan favourite, if anything.
Yeah, I don't like him. He turns up to press conferences dressed like Rose Namajunas, wearing dungarees, paints his fucking fingernails, and is pretty disappointing, really. I remember in the Robbie Lawler fight, like, things were going pretty well, and then he just kind of gave up. Oh no, sorry, no, he didn't give up, but things just fell apart, and he got finished. No, I believe that the great GM3 will get it done by decision.
And then now we move on to Macy Chazon. And Charlie, you've got the other fight.
Well, because you can't say it yet.
Well, no, just let you have your turn, you know.
Pani Kianzad.
If you are like me and you don't watch Tough because it's just a husk of his former self, then you will not know that this is a rematch.
Oh dear.
Macy actually won the first one in the Tough finale, and they're deciding to run it back on this card for whatever reason. To be honest, Macy, she has been kind of like a staple of like the top like 15 for women's bantamweight.
Yeah.
Pani, is it?
Yeah.
Pani, yeah.
Whatever,
yeah.
Who cares? It's women's bantamweight.
She is actually one of the good women's bantamweight though. She's actually seems like she's more entertaining. Like, she's not this like grab them up against the wall and put them there, or just take them down and hold them like Macy. It seems like she's got a more fan-friendly style.
All right, well, that'll be interesting to see.
With that
very
said,
rare.
Well, yeah. With that said, though, I think Macy wins. She's the good guys don't always win. I think it's going to be it's going to be like just this boring fight. I think she's just going to take her down, hold her down, and just beat her. And basically, this is just the rematch for the Tough one. It's just unnecessary, and it's just going to be a Macy win.
I believe that Macy Chazon will win. I think that she's got it in the bag. She's already got a win over her, like you say, Dom. So yeah.
But I will just bring up as well, I did love Aldana when she finished her. Do you remember that? Aldana's up kick to the liver.
Oh, that was
Chazon, yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that'd be Macy.
Oh, I forgot that was her.
Either way,
that's epic.
Moving on. Christian Rodriguez versus Isaac, the undefeated Isaac.
Isaac
Dulgarian, not related to Dan Bilzerian.
No, he's not. Many people make that mistake, but Dom's here to clarify that he is not related to him.
Dulgarian and Bilzerian.
They are in fact two different surnames, as it were.
So I know that might put a lot of you off, remembering that Christian Rodriguez beat
C-Rod,
beat Raul Rosas Jr.
He did.
That little lad.
Yeah, that little boy.
He got beaten by decision. He's moving up to featherweight. He's got more UFC experience. I don't, to be honest, I've never seen this Isaac guy fight. I think he's had one UFC fight. He won that in the first round. I'm going to go with the more seasoned UFC veteran to win this one by decision.
Yes, good. Smart boy. Yeah, me too. C-Rod gets it done for me against the guy who's making his debut. I know he's
second fight, I think.
Oh, second fight, whatever. And then he's moving up in weight as well, isn't he, C-Rod? But no, I think that will get it done. I think that will improve him actually, because he's had real trouble making weight in his last two fights, as mine and Dom's 5-minute research on Tapology.
I remember him missing weight in the Raul Rosas Jr. fight.
Yeah, because you and me were on about like flying over and having a talk to him.
Yeah, I'd say
we were going back giving him a pep talk of like, right, you got to take your career more seriously.
Yeah,
move up or make weight.
You've been practicing your Mark Goddard impression to have a go at him.
Yeah, I was all tempted to go over and be like, hey, come here, listen, need to start making weight, you fucking moron. But I didn't do it in the end.
Either way, it seems like Mark Goddard got there before us because he sorted himself out.
True.
But anyway, we've got Ovince Saint Preux versus Kennedy Nzechukwu. So yeah, Ovince Saint Preux, he is the most unreliable fighter on the roster. I can confidently say that.
What, really? With a record of 26 and 17, he's unreliable?
Well, he's a veteran. I think he's like apart from Dominic Reyes and Thiago Santos, he's the only one to give John Jones not a run for his money per se, but just make Jones look bad. DC was very confident after seeing that, then Jones did pop. But anyway, Ovince Saint Preux, the only way I can see him winning is with a Von Flue choke. But the fact that he can pull that off so often, remember he's got like 90% of Von Flue chokes in the UFC, is just completely baffles me. But apart from the Von Flue choke, it doesn't seem like he's got a whole lot to offer. I can see Kennedy's not the most reliable. He lost his last fight, but I trust him more than Ovince Saint Preux. I'm gonna have Kennedy stopping him in I don't know which round. I think he's just gonna stop him though. I think it's gonna be not a very good looking fight.
No, I think most of them with OSP aren't very good looking fights, are they? He has got that silly like brand tattoo thing, hasn't he? That sort of stands out a little bit.
Like,
not that that's any important detail to bring up in this fight. Just thought I'd mention it.
It's cool, I guess.
Yeah, it's different. Anyway, normally you might think, oh, Charlie's just picking Nzechukwu because he prefers his surname, and to a degree that is true, but also, like you say, Dom, Ovince Saint Preux, very unreliable. I think also Nzechukwu, he beat Ion Kutalaba as well in that what shouldn't have been a main event, but had to be a main event because Derek Lewis or who was it, Sergey Spivak, like got ill or something on the fight day, like turned up to the fight with like diarrhea and then just couldn't. Anyway,
either way, it was dead.
Nzechukwu is lock of the card in my opinion.
No, is he like
lock of the card, Nzechukwu?
Well, I think we're kind of getting into my quote-unquote lock of the card in Bryan Battle. I saw him on Tough, thought he looked kind of cool. Obviously, like I've said before, I didn't watch it, but I just saw a highlight or two from it, and he looked quite cool. But he's got a very good surname. He is definitely Battleborn and not Greymane. But I don't know much about his opponent, but when you've got the surname of Loser, sounds a lot like loser.
Yeah.
I feel that like if I did lose this bet, it would break me. The writing is literally in the name.
Yeah, it couldn't have been more clear. The prophecy's foretold.
I am judging the book by its cover, and I'm gonna have Bryan Battle to win by decision.
Yeah,
a very clear decision.
Me too. If I picked loser and he lost, I would feel like a loser, quite frankly. Also, with a name like Bryan Battle, how can you not pick
He's
this guy?
got a lot of expectations. He was born to be a fighter.
He's got a surname that he needs to live up to, and I believe that he's going to fight that way.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, Bryan Battle for me.
And then finally the main event, the Street Fighter-esque brawl between these two chunky heavyweights.
Yeah, the chonky boys.
The chunky boys. Tai Tuivasa versus Tybura. Tai Tuivasa is on a bit of a losing skid right now, but they are top guys.
Yeah.
Who is it?
Pavlovich.
Cyril Gane.
Volkov.
Volkov, yes, it's Volkov. So yeah, like.
Not bad losses.
Not bad losses. They're top heavy.
They were pretty devastating losses as he took them, but like they're against top competition.
Yeah, exactly. And Tybura, you can't complain about his last loss as well because it was to the champion Tom Aspinall.
Yeah, Tommy Aspinall.
So this one is either going to be a really fun fight with Tai Tuivasa getting the cool KO, doing a little funny dance, and then having a shoey, and we all go to bed happy. Or Tybura is going to just outlast him. He's going to smother him, like rub his belly in his face, and then in the end get a sloppy rear naked choke and climb up the rankings a bit further. I'm a bit of an optimist. I may come across like I'm a doomer, but I am an optimist at heart.
Yeah.
I'm going with Tai Tuivasa to get an early KO, round 1 or 2, and then the funny little dance, shoey. I'm going to bed with a smile on my face.
Yeah, you know what? Me too, Dom. And I'm really happy to, agree with you on this one. Tai Tuivasa gets it done. I think he gets like big left hook or right hand on Tybura as he's coming in, drops him, rains down some hammer fist. Smart Goddard jumps in, stops it, and Tai Tuivasa starts doing the truffle shuffle, jumps up on top of the cage. One of the Nelk boys in the crowd, not sure why they'd be there because it's in the Apex, but who knows, throws him their own shoes, and then he does a shoey. And like you say, Don, we all go to bed happy. That's what we came to see.
That's the purpose of this event.
Yeah.
But you had a bet on your last event that you would eat an entire tin of asparagus.
I did.
If Marvin Cheeto Vera won.
Yeah, that is true.
I'm going to say if Tybura wins now, I'm going to do a shoey.
Whoa, that's epic. That's epic.
So stay tuned for that.
Yours is more fun than mine.
So yeah, yours is a bit more pathetic. But
yeah.
Subscribe if you want to see that. If you want to see me
also
do a
comment
shoey.
what beer Dom needs to do a shoey with.
Yeah, please don't pick some obscure like gay one as well.
Yeah, preferably.
Yeah, I would appreciate that. And like maybe proper 12 or something cool that will like kill me after drinking it all. That would be a nice one. Anyway, that's this is done. Bye.
Thank you.
Hey kiddo, please like and subscribe. It really helps the channel, and your support means the world to us in the wasteland. I know we don't say this a lot, but we appreciate everyone who takes the time out of their day to watch two fellas who are about as jacked as super mutants rattle on about subjects in which their knowledge is questionable at best. Now, if you don't mind me, I've got to head back to Vault City.